A lot of pressure on the WE mid-jungle duo in this decisive game 2 that could result in them getting swept if things don't go their way.
Be kind of a win for Invictus Gaming, buying a lot of time from this rel with Monkey making his way up.
Oh, we gotta find the pillar on to Mako. Ignites on top of him as well. Between worlds, though, comes out from Rookie. He's doing a lot of damage.
Oh.
And Mako still going to survive. It's first blood picked up for IG. They're gonna get a second as Rookie goes crazy in the mid lane, hitting 6 at just the perfect moment.
IG end up pushing through. They end up taking advantage of the over-eager, kind of greedy play from WE. You know, they were trying to sit there. They're like, Vampire's been here for so long. Still level 3. We need to find something.
Oh, Shuriken doesn't
Chorus?
connect. Still could be enough
no.
damage, but Mako teleports just in time. Piercing arrow
Chorus!
comes out. Gala matches the flash, and IG are just better on the day. Of IG they've turned that slim margin into a wide one. 1,500 gold. First dragon of the game. Already the feats of warfare picked up, and they are well on their way to a 2-0 sweep.
For IG, if they get this, they're in a great spot.
Yeah, without Karis being ahead at this point, it's going to be very hard for W to find a fight. Already Monkey headbutted back into the rest of the team, but he has to flash away from the pillar. Here comes the call, the Forge God. Cube going to look to knock up a couple of people, but there's not a lot of follow-up left for WE. Equalizer comes down. Vampire going to try to collapse onto the shot, but he flashes right out. And now Karis is stuck in the middle of IG, and so is Monkey as Rookie picks up the 4th kill of the game. Already a grub picked up for Invictus Gaming, and WE have no chance to contest the rest of them.
It's a very tense fight. Honestly, it looks very close for a second with the Shy overextending quite a bit on the Rumble, but he ends up buying just enough time where Karis ends up getting a little bit too distracted from him on multiple different types of champions. But once again, it's Rookie who's really taking a lot of the focus, and unfortunately right now it might be Karis who's taking Rookie's focus. Oh my god.
Oh, look away. Oh, that was disgusting. Rookie. Oh my god, you didn't have to do him like that, man.
Oh, it's just a disaster for Karis, who is right now getting a little bit outplayed from a hands perspective, but counterplay made on the top side on the Shy.
Yeah, no flash available, so this should be WE finally getting onto the board. If they can give the kill to Monkey, likely would be ideal. They do with the Chomp, but now the trade is for Vampire, who never had a chance of trying to defend that tower in a 1v3. He does get a kill back, so maybe I'm eating my words a little bit. Position to close that at 2-0, make it 5 straight against Team WE.
Yeah, and we're going to see Vampire potentially caught again here.
Yeah, no hope. I mean, I thought maybe some stuns could buy some time. He has the ultimate available. He's waiting for Monkey to arrive. Still going to be living, but no. Gala will take him down. And now it's another 4v5 situation opened up for Invictus Gaming. Things are falling apart quick for Team WE.
Yeah, Drake is spawning. This is a really bad setup. Carr is once again being forced off of his tower down on the bot side, but he's not going to be fast enough. He's going to get the equalizer dropped on him.
Just let it go, man. Not worth saving this tower at this point. It's going to cost a lot of lives. Finally, Monkey does arrive, and Mako wants to flash on out with the Unbreakable Will, having had that tower aggro tanked on him, but finally the tier 1 will drop. And IG have 4 members here. Summoner's Bells, he is in a lot of safety. And he will be able to now maybe try to turn this around.
Oh, double teleport coming in.
Teleport coming in. It's going to be the Shy looking to join the fight. Has that equalizer on cooldown, but he has the Flame Spitter all the same. And there's Rookie coming in to finish the job as well. Team WE go for the chase, but they overchase way too far. And Vampire now has to run away here from the might of Wei and Gala, but they can turn their sights to the Dragon instead.
It's just a desperation play, and it's not even over. Gala out of position here.
Cube running his way down from the top lane, going to be able to actually lock down Gala, but he flashes away. Wei is here to try to save him, and nobody from Team W has the range to get onto the Varus after that initial attempt. Somehow Gala is able to survive.
Is unbelievable. Mako now just standing guard. Vampire looking for anything, but we're not stopping. Yeah,
in goes Wei once again. The wind becomes lightning, comes out, and Vampire's once again just deleted. Karis jumps in with that perfect execution. Finally, Monkey gets one back. They land the shuriken onto the Shy. Karis flies forward. Should be able to get one back. It's a double kill for Monkey, and the numbers advantage is now in their favor, but Rookie is still doing so much damage, trying to finish off these kills on a Monkey and Karis, and Gala's arrived to the fight, waiting for the curtain call to try to lock down Mako, but he won't be able to do so. Karis flashes away with the Chain of Corruption, and IG not going to fall.
Flashing the Varus ultimate, and you know, overall, it's an okay play for WE considering the game state, and they are able to get Dragon off of it, which certainly isn't the worst thing in the world, but doesn't change the outlook on the game entirely.
Yeah, look at the numbers right now. It's just 4,000 gold lead. Could be getting a little bit back here as finally an overload on the bottom side will work out well for Team WE in their own favor. They take down Rookie. Mako should go down, but he's going to take Cube down with him. The tower shot will seal his fate. It's a 2-for-1 overall, and IG are getting mid-tier 1 as well.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1, but IG are getting top tier 1, mid tier 1, like, they're getting everything. Like, this is still fine for Invictus, but it's a nice proactive play for WE, all things considered. Monkey's really strong. This is a 5-kill Trundle, and I'm not saying that, you know, they have a really easy avenue back into the game. They are still going. They might get mid tier 2 here as well. It's just Vampire alone to try and stop this. That is a trade for a lot on the bot side. Yes, that's with Rift Herald now going over to IG as well.
Yeah, you know, counters to Xin Zhao, like, able to duel him. Question is, what can he do in the 5v5? Can he run into the Rift Herald and maybe even steal it away? It's at 1200 HP. It will be secured by Wei, but the fight could be big. Call the Forge God already has landed onto him, but the Equalizer once again providing a lot of zone control. Bakaris in the backline, looking for Gala. Lands the Shuriken, the perfect execution, not enough, but the final Q will seal the deal. Karis picks up the kill, now looking for Rookie, and WE have won the fight on the other side. Crashdown lands on the way. Rookie will take down one, but the rest of his team has already fallen. It's a double kill in for Gala, and for Taeyun, and now Rookie is in a 1v3. He pops him between worlds. He gets one. He's looking for Taeyun as well, and WE have to flee.
It will crash eventually. Well, I guess not crash. It looks like it was driven. So will not crash into the bot lane, but we've got to fight instead. Yeah,
gives a little bit of a timer for WE to go to a play. Gala flashes away for the crash down, but in goes Rookie out of the backline with the Between Worlds, not finding the passive onto Taeyun just yet. He dodges away from the deadly flourish, and IG winning the fight on the backside of things. Karis not able to take down Gala. Finally, the fourth shot of Taeyun will, but it will come at the cost of his life. 2 more will drop here for Team WE as IG win the fight in the mid jungle.
Yeah, that's what happens when you can create space like that on Aurora. It makes it impossible for the damage dealers to feel comfortable stepping up, and on the back end of the fight, it's just doomed, and Monkey will eventually pay for the sins of the rest of his team and fall as well, and you can really see the value of things like Xin Zhao in that fight.
Regardless, Otacon gonna be the second dragon as well for IG.
Just yet, but we see Rookie working on completing that third item. He's got 10 stacks on his Dark Seal as well. Cube could be in some trouble here. No tower to protect him.
And there's 4 members running it down here. Not a Baron available just yet on the other side of the map, so Cube's death will likely be in vain. The top tier 1 could be a target here for Team WE, but that is a small price to pay here for another kill going over to Gala.
Yeah, certainly not too bad to trade top tier 1 at 24 minutes into the game for a kill on the bot side and pressure over bot lane tier 2. Certainly not the worst exchange in the world, but it might actually be a trade of tier 2s. WE continuing to push.
They weren't able to push that bot lane wave in time, so instead they turned towards the inhibitor tower, and as you say, K-Man, with Karis and Monkey, 2 of the stronger members of the team away, it's a tier 3 tower instantly getting taken down, and the Shy is doing enough to make sure that the inner does not fall on his side of the map. Gala gets a tier 2, a huge influx of gold going IG's way.
Right, you're playing into an Akali where it's like, okay, Akali is going to be dangerous for your backline. Well, Varus has Edge of Night, and now Karis is caught out.
Yeah, Equalizer doing so much work, forcing Karis to flash away instantaneously, and in goes Mako, and Gala for the collapse. It's going to be Vampire instantly deleted, and Cube's teleport far too late. Another kill going the way of IG as Baron is now on the menu at 26 minutes.
Yeah, that should be the objective going to IG here. It's another big pick, and once again, it's Vampire kind of dying for the sins of the rest of his team. He's made some bad plays this game, but could not be over here. Cube stepping up.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage though, and in goes Rookie to the backline. Taeyun in a ton of trouble. Rookie with 1 more set of spells should be able to seal the deal. Cube dies in the backline as well, but here comes Karis to the rescue. Taeyun lives for long enough, but it will not be able to result in any kills going over. Gala flashing into the Shroud because he did not give a damn about Karis, the tier 2 turret, or Team WE.
Really separates IG. We'll see what they can do around Baron now, though.
There's no chance. I mean, Monkey's going to have to just flash into the pit, hope for a miracle. Vampire likely will fall. He has to crash down away. Rookie doing a really good job to zone him out. Monkey sees the HP bar. Can he get in there? They're stalling out. They're not damaging the Baron. They want to make sure this Trundle is far enough away before the smite eventually goes to Wei. And now Monkey is going to have to flash away from that Equalizer instead of into the Baron pit.
This should be free. No way for WE to contest. They're going to try anyways.
Horn is sounded. They find 3 members with a knockup, but there's not enough damage at this point in the game. Mako lands the pulve on the Monkey, and he's down to about 70% HP. The tier 3 down to half. The Shy has his equalizer coming up in 6 seconds with the wave crashing in. That is certainly when they make their next move.
Yeah, and they're still shoving in. It's going to be inhibitor falling in the mid lane. The Shy was shoving in the wave the entire time, and so that will be the objective. The wave is now crashing on the bot side as well.
And with a couple of those cooldowns issued, no Call of the Forge God. It makes it so much harder to start a fight if you are Team WE. Mako lands another knockup on the Monkeys, chunked down a half. Vampire with the Magnus Storm is going to find 2. A big knockup will find a couple more, but there's just not enough damage on Team WE's side. 2 more have already fallen. It's going to be Cube knocked up, and Rookie frontlining onto Taeyun. The wind becomes lightning, does not connect, but Taeyun cannot even go to his own fountain for safety because IG have run the entirety of Summoner's Rift, and with a 2-0 win over Team WE, pick up their first win of LPL Split 3.
It's a dominant performance for Invictus Gaming as we see them not only seal the Nexus, but seal the fates of WE in their own base.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.